MLB Network has baseball. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Taken in by Brett, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
2-1 to Ted Williams now. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Got him swinging, and that will end. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1-2, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall, and it's gone. Digging in, Mike Diddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that... So stepping in, Albert Pujols. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ruth leads off second with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Diddy loves it, and a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lindor can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Berra reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. In there for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The 2-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Yogi Berra.
Catcher, Yogi Berra.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Beautiful diving stop in time. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And they start him out away with a cold strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Tom Seaver, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Donaldson is there. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. Striding in, George Brett as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, George
Here's
Brett.
a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Feller. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Popped him up. Ruth is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead 0-1. This is line to left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ted Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So striding in, Babe Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Williams over at second. Pujols on at first with nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Ready for another chance? Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here. Digging in now, Tom Seaver. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High pop-up. Thomas shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Mike Diddy. He'll look to bounce back after.
Second baseman, Diddy.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank.
Thomas.
Seaver has the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ken Griffey Jr.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Ted Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the flag court and gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. 1 strike to Pujols. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. At the plate, Yogi Berra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently.
Ball 1, no strike.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. belted out toward deep center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. That misses. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Bob Feller. Kyle Schwarber is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Right there for strike 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Leading off for the pitcher cast. Pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Thomas is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one the count now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Leading off the inning, Mike Diddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll step off and try and reset. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Ruth has a play. 2 down. Standing in, Yogi Berra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Popped high in the air. Lindor moving to his left. And the inning is over. digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ted Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Ball's there, and he is out at third. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes the Babe. This is on the ground over to first. There's 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. One and 2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here now is the pitcher, Fernando Rodney, and he's getting his first plate. Stan Musial will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
Seaver has the sign. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Right 3 called. Alex Wood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck.
The batter,
J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit with Dennis Eckersley. Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Eckersley.
Duke Snider will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Snider in an 0-2 hole here.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out.
Your attention, please.
So a save situation forthcoming here is on to close it out is the veteran southpaw Billy Wagner. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Griffey is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Wagner really bringing it now. It's 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So coming to the plate, Mike Diddy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Yelich is running. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And now Bryce Harper, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses for ball 1. Steve Pearce will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with Goose Gossage takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Ball and a strike. Two and one as he misses with the slurve there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Gossage sets. Here's the 3-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Trout giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led.